The Benny Hill Show, an iconic British television comedy series created and headlined by the comedic genius Benny Hill, captured the hearts of audiences worldwide with its slapstick humor, clever sketches, and unforgettable chase scenes. Premiering in 1955 and later moving to Thames Television in 1969, the show enjoyed immense popularity and became synonymous with Benny Hill's unique brand of comedy. However, as times changed and attitudes towards humor evolved, the show faced mounting criticisms regarding its appropriateness, particularly in its portrayal of women and use of risque humor. With changing social norms and growing concerns over sexist stereotypes, The Benny Hill Show eventually fell victim to these shifting sentiments, leading to its cancellation in the late 1980s. Despite its end, the show's legacy endures, sparking discussions about the delicate balance between humor and social responsibility in the realm of entertainment. Join Facts Verse as we take a look back at the show, as well as its demise. The show The Benny Hill Show became an iconic part of television history. It originated from the creative mind of its eponymous star, Benny Hill. The show premiered on the BBC in 1955 and later moved to Thames Television in 1969, where it gained even more popularity and became synonymous with Benny Hill's comedic brilliance. Benny Hill, born Alfred Hawthorne Hill on January 21, 1924, in Southampton, England, discovered his passion for performing at a young age. He started his career as a stage performer and comedian in the 1940s, honing his skills in various music halls and theatre acts. However, it was in the realm of television that Hill found his true calling and achieved lasting fame. The Benny Hill Show was a sketch-based comedy series that featured a blend of slapstick humor, visual gags, and Benny Hill's trademark fast-paced chase scenes set to the tune of Yankee sax. The show's content often revolved around humorous observations of everyday life, parodies of popular culture, and recurring characters, such as Hill's alter ego, Fred Scuttle, and the bumbling, slapstick-prone character known as Hill's Angels. The program's international success can be attributed to Benny Hill's universal appeal as a comedian and entertainer. His ability to transcend language barriers and cultural differences with physical comedy and visual humor made the show popular in various countries, including the United States. However, as the show gained popularity, it also faced its share of controversies, particularly regarding the portrayal of women and the use of risque humor. While some appreciated Hill's innocent and light-hearted approach to comedy, others criticized certain elements as being outdated and inappropriate. More on that in a bit. Despite the passage of time, Benny Hill's legacy endures, and his influence on comedy and television remains undeniable. The show's nostalgic charm and Benny Hill's unique brand of humor have left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment, ensuring that the legacy of The Benny Hill Show lives on in the hearts of comedy fans worldwide. The show gets cancelled in the 1980s. The Benny Hill Show faced mounting criticisms and controversies, particularly regarding its portrayal of women. Some critics argued that the show perpetuated sexist stereotypes and objectified women through its use of bawdy humor and risque sketches. While Hill's humor was often innocent and childlike, some viewers found certain elements of the show outdated and inappropriate for the changing times. The increasing scrutiny from media watchdog groups and the changing landscape of television standards caused advertisers to shy away from associating their brands with The Benny Hill Show. As a result, the show began losing financial support, making it financially challenging to sustain. Moreover, Hill's insistence on retaining creative control over the show limited the options for potential changes to appease critics or adapt to the evolving television landscape. He was known to be a perfectionist and fiercely protective of his comedic style, which sometimes clashed with the demands of the network and producers. In addition to the controversies, the popularity of The Benny Hill Show started to wane in the late 1980s. Audiences' tastes were shifting, and the comedy landscape was evolving with the rise of alternative forms of humor. As a result, the show faced declining viewership and struggled to attract new audiences. Amidst the mounting challenges, Thames Television, which had been airing the show since 1969, decided not to renew The Benny Hill Show for another season in 1989. This marked the end of the show's long and successful run, and while Hill continued to make occasional television appearances afterward, he never regained the same level of success and popularity he had enjoyed in his heyday. Benny Hill, whose real name was Alfred Hawthorne Hill, was a private and enigmatic individual, often keeping his personal life away from the public eye. Born on January 21, 1924, in Southampton, England, Hill grew up in a modest working-class family. He never married and remained single throughout his life, leading to much speculation and curiosity about his personal relationships. Hill was known for his intense dedication to his work, often spending long hours perfecting his sketches and comedic routines. He was described by colleagues and friends as a perfectionist, always seeking to deliver the best possible performance. This dedication to his craft was one of the factors contributing to his immense success and popularity. In interviews, Hill rarely discussed his private life, preferring to keep the focus on his professional career. However, some close associates described him as a reserved and introverted man outside the spotlight. Despite his comedic persona on television, Hill was said to be more introspective and thoughtful in real life. Outside of his work, Hill had a passion for music and was known to be an accomplished saxophone player. He composed much of the music used in The Benny Hill Show, showcasing his versatility and creativity beyond comedy. In his later years, Benny Hill faced various health issues, including heart problems, which reportedly affected his energy and ability to perform as vigorously as he once did. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to entertaining his audience and continued to make occasional television appearances. Tragically, Benny Hill's life came to an end on April 20, 1992, when he passed away from a heart attack at the age of 68. His death marked the end of an era in television comedy, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and joy that continues to resonate with audiences worldwide. Fun facts. Let's talk about some lesser-known facts about Fun Facts the Show. Before The Benny Hill Show became the comedy sketch series that viewers came to love, Benny Hill initially wanted to create a serious program. He envisioned a show with dramatic storylines and played the role of a straight actor. However, after trying out this approach, he discovered that his true talent lay in comedy, and he eventually shifted the show's direction towards the light-hearted and humorous format that became so successful. One of the beloved recurring characters on The Benny Hill Show was Fred Scuttle, a bumbling and inept man who constantly found himself in absurd situations. The character's name and inspiration came from a real-life person, Benny Hill's dentist, whose name was Fred Scuttle. Hill decided to pay homage to his dentist by using his name for the comical character. Apart from starring in the show, Benny Hill was actively involved in various aspects of its production. He not only wrote many of the sketches but also composed much of the music used in the program. His involvement extended to editing and directing, showcasing his dedication to creating a unique and personal comedic experience. The Benny Hill Show transitioned to color in 1969 after moving to Thames Television. Interestingly, the first color episode was called Super Teach and aired on November 19, 1969. This marked a new era for the show, and the vibrant colors added an extra layer of charm to Hill's visual humor. While Benny Hill is primarily remembered for his television show, he had a surprising hit in the music charts. In 1971, he released a song called Ernie, the Fastest Milkman in the West, which was a humorous The Final Episode story about a milkman and a rival milkman named Two-Ton Ted from Teddington. The song topped the UK singles chart for 4 weeks, showcasing Hill's versatility as an entertainer beyond television. The final episode, despite the show being cancelled in 1989, there was an additional treat in store for fans. Benny Hill's World Tour, New York, was a 1-hour television special that aired in 1991. The special marked one of the final appearances of the iconic comedian on American television screens. In this entertaining show, Benny Hill took his signature humor to the vibrant streets of New York City, incorporating the bustling cityscape into his classic sketches and gags. The special featured a blend of Hill's renowned slapstick humor, clever wordplay, and visual comedy, bringing laughter to audiences in the United States and around the world. As he navigated the chaotic streets of New York, Benny Hill interacted with unsuspecting passers-by and incorporated them into his comedic routines, infusing the special with an authentic and spontaneous feel. Benny Hill's World Tour, New York, provided a unique opportunity for American audiences to experience the charm and wit of one of Britain's most beloved comedians. The special also served as a reminder of Benny Hill's international fame and his ability to transcend cultural boundaries with his universal brand of humor. Tragically, Benny Hill's World Tour, New York, became one of the final showcases of Hill's comedic talents as he passed away the following year in 1992. Nevertheless, the special remains a treasured memory for fans, capturing the essence of Benny Hill's unparalleled wit and charm as he bid farewell to American viewers on a hilarious and heartwarming world tour through the iconic streets of New York City. And in the final segment, Benny Hill walked away into the sunset, signaling the end of an era in television comedy. Outro. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite memory of The Benny Hill Show? Do you think a similar show could be created today with our changing sensibilities? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.